Good morning, ASD. It's a great day to be a Falcon. I'm Mungjin Markland.
And I'm Milaad Meyer on Khodadoust. Welcome to another superb edition of the Falcon Feed. In today's show, we'll lift weights.
We'll uncover the personal side of Mr. Toa.
Plus, Arman and sports and other news you can use.
The Falcon Feed starts now.
Staying fit is important. ASD has a fantastic training room where students can work out and learn to stay fit. One of our pursuits this year is weight training. Producers Omar, Ozalp and Arman shows how this class pumps irons.
Hi, Miss Hui.
Hi everyone.
When did you join ASD?
I joined the ASD this year. I love the ASD community. I love working with kids and I love teaching kids everything about strength training.
What are you passionate about?
Strength training and powerlifting. I'm a powerlifting athlete and I compete in the sports.
Why did you create the middle school weightlifting pursuit?
First of all, because I saw a lot of kids that were interested in strength training, and I believe all these kids at this age should have a foundation of what strength training and weight training should be.
Why are you so passionate about this pursuit?
Because it's all about the kids, and for me to actually join in with the kids and teach them everything I know about weightlifting and strength training actually brings me a lot of joy.
Thank you so much for your time, and it's back to you in the studio.
Mr. Toa has been a creative force at ASD for many years. He's a fantastic teacher and it's easy to see why. His art classes are both fun and challenging. I recently got a chance to sit down with Mr. Toa and learned a lesson in life that speaks to all of us.
How does the youngest of 6 siblings, who originally wanted to be a social worker, become one of the biggest influencers of the ASD arts program? Hello, my name is Mungjin Markland and today we'll be interviewing Mr. Toa. Joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So could you tell us the story of how you got to become a teacher?
So when I left high school, I still wasn't sure of what I wanted to do. I knew that I wanted to help people. I think my first choice was I wanted to be a social worker. But because I was the youngest of 6 children, I always grew up looking after my nieces and nephews. And so I knew that I was good with kids, helping kids learn. And so that kind of like veered me into the profession of teaching.
So could you share with us some of your teaching styles or something that you like the most about teaching?
Some of the things I like most about teaching, I really enjoy that every day is different. I also like the fact that I really want to help students reach their potential. And it's just a rewarding profession where students kind of like, you know, when the light bulb goes off, it's a really rewarding part of the job. I just like how she's really got some different textures in all of the different tissue paper, and so she's kind of like cut it out from a few different pieces rather than just from one piece.
So could you tell us about your experience at ASD? Why is this a good fit for your family?
This is definitely the school that I wanted to be at. We actually knew that ASD had a great reputation around the world. And so when we looked into it further, we found the mission statement of the school and the core values really spoke to us. And we were looking for a school that was a good fit for our daughters as well. So that's why we kind of like chose ASD, and we haven't made the wrong choice.
So what do you do outside of teaching? Is there something interesting about you that you and your family like to do outside of ASD?
There's a lot. First of all, I'm a big sports fan. I used to play rugby, but now I watch a lot of rugby, so I watch a lot of the All Blacks games.
That looks awesome.
I tried to cut a piece out and then go to another area and cut it out.
Oh, so you gave it like some different...
Our last one, if you could share with us a time that you had to navigate a storm in your life, something difficult that you had to go through, and how did you get through it? What life lessons did you learn?
Life lessons, I think one of the things that I found challenging when I left elementary school was I went to a middle school that none of my friends from elementary school went to with me. So I kind of like left a lot of my friendship group, and the way I got over that was I started just getting involved in things like sports teams and clubs as well, and I kind of like built up a network of friends in a new place. And so I kind of like won because I had my old friends who went to a different middle school, and then I made a whole lot of new friends as well in the new middle school. So just getting involved and trying new things and taking some risks really paid off for me.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me. It was a pleasure.
Tomorrow is the Fall Harvest Festival. It's our first school-wide event sponsored by PSTA. I know it's going to be a lot of fun.
One of the most popular events is the dunk tank, where a teacher sits on a perch above a tank of cold water. Producers Nora and Jad talked to a few teachers who volunteered to sit on the perch. Here's what the teachers have to say.
Hello, my name is Nora Middleton, and today we'll be interviewing teachers about the dunk tank. How do you feel about being in the dunk tank?
I feel good about it. I haven't been told yet that I'm going to be in the dunk tank, but I'm excited to be part of it.
How do you feel about being in the dunk tank?
I feel nervous about getting wet.
Okay. How do you feel about being in the dunk tank?
I didn't know I was in the dunk tank.
You're going to be in the dunk tank. How do you feel about that?
What? I'm going to be in the dunk tank? Well, okay, I'm excited. Hopefully I don't fall into the water.
What time it starts? Because I don't know anything about this.
Last week, we saw some amazing talent on display at our variety show. Here are some of the main highlights.
I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't eat ya, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Ooh, you know I love it.
House competition is getting fierce. As of last week's competition, here's the current standing. Check out a few highlights from last week's house games.
it's time to get a sports update. To bring us the good news, we welcome Ryan Arman.
Thanks, Milaad. It's good to see you in the new chair. In swimming, the Falcons in the pools have made big waves, with many swimmers reaching their personal best times. This weekend, the team heads next door to DAA's Olympic pool for the EAC Championship. Good luck, guys. Yeah. In volleyball, the boys beat GAA in a 3-set match. After losing the first set, the boys came out strong to take the next two and defend their home court. Okay, then there are the girls. These middle school Falcons have gone undefeated, sweeping the competition in the league and claiming a championship at the DAA Invitational. Even though the team has suffered injuries to key players, the players off the bench have stepped up to rally the team to victory. Nora Muspa, Jude Barjakli, and Tia Boger are the captains. I got the chance to talk with Tia about this fabulous team.
Hi, I'm here with Tia Boger, captain of the A-team volleyball. How are you?
I'm good. You?
Good, thank you. So what's it like being on the volleyball team?
It's actually really good because it's just you're able to help each other out on the court and just like learn as you're going throughout the season to just be trustworthy of one another, because you gotta trust each other while being on the court, making sure people get the ball over, just like being able to have that trust between each other. It's pretty good.
What do you think your biggest challenge is?
I think my biggest challenge is probably, I don't know, hitting. Probably because I can't jump. I'm scared to jump because I hurt my foot a while ago, but mainly it's just about like me being able to jump.
What do you want to accomplish by the end of the season?
I want to accomplish just like having a friend group, because I just want to have a friend group that I'm able to trust, is honest, and just that I can play volleyball with, and knowing that they'll be by my side.
And what do you think about all your teammates on the team?
I think they're amazing, honestly. There's just so much support going on in the group, and it's actually crazy how much we all care about each other, and we all have those funny moments during volleyball, whether like we fall on our face, and just having that bond, it's amazing.
Is there anything else you'd like to say to the camera?
That we're gonna win against ACS tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Our volleyball teams close their season a week from Saturday, hosting the EAC Championships. Come out and support your boy and girl Falcons. Back to you guys in the studio.
In other news, Diwali is an ancient Hindu festival that signifies the victory of light over darkness, knowledge over ignorance, good over evil, and hope over despair.
On Sunday, the ASC community will celebrate this autumn festival of lights as faculty and staff dress in their brightest Indian outfits.
That's very cool. Intramurals take place after school. Basketball begins next week. If you're looking for something to do after school, then check out the rec office on the ground floor of the elementary school building.
That's it for today's show. We leave you with the Falcon photo feed. Make it a great day.
Goodbye.